Hi guys, this is the 50,000 funded account challenge video update. I think it's day number or trading day number 6 and 7. Maybe I should have started the account challenge after Christmas so we could have done consecutive trading days with the break in between Christmas. I was in Spain with the family. I didn't do any trading in between Christmas and New Year. But I've done a couple of days trading. It's been okay. Let's take a look where the account is at. And I'm in a trade at the moment that is losing some money. So let's go and another dive into that and see what the plan is for the next couple of days. Okay, so we're inside the GUI Trade Stealth Trader funded account here. The balance is showing $54,174. I'm actually in a losing trade at the moment. I'm okay with that. It's in the German DAX. I did short that market and I'm fine. I'm going to give it till tomorrow. It's fine. $500 isn't going to be a big dent on the account. Once I start trading this actively these next couple of days, then we should get some progress out of it. But I do want to make sure I put a stop in place overnight and I don't get stopped out on a large loss. So the account's gone from 50,000 to 54,174. I think it's, as I said, I think it's the 6th and 7th trading day. Didn't do one yesterday, and really it's been a bit of a I'm not trading this actively. I mean, here's the trades for today. Basically, once again, gold market. The gold market was brought in, $1,000. I think we were at something like 53,000 before this week, and we're up now at 54,100. So it was the gold market today that really gave me the, added into the gold trade here. And it brought in about $1,000 on this trade for today. So it's progressing all right. As I said, it's not my main account, so I'm not really focused on it too much. But I do want to get this done because it is a bit of a distraction. Let's have a little look at the gold, why I was shorting gold. It feels like I've been shorting everything in the account at the moment. But as I said on the last video, everything is so extended. And I'm getting these these one-day opportunities where I can put a trade on a 1 hour time frame, put a stop in place and literally just walk away and let it play out. Not with the DAX at the moment, but we shall see how that plays out. All right, so let's dive into the chart and have a little look at that gold market once again. Okay, so we're inside the gold market, and what I was looking at today was what we call an ending diagonal pattern. And an ending diagonal does what it says on the tin. It ends a move. And I saw an ending diagonal yesterday into today on the gold market on the 1 hour time frame. Let me show you how to draw an ending diagonal and what happens with the price when you see an ending diagonal. Okay, so this price here, this movement from the 2nd of January, Pro Trend System buys all the way up, green tracks all the way up. But as we're getting higher up here, you can see the storyteller rolling downwards. And the price is starting to sort of roll a little bit as we get higher here. But the ending diagonal pattern is 2 trend lines, basically. You take it, first trend line, you want to take it from the sort of start of the move. I don't want to take it from here because I've got no trend line to draw there. I want to take it from here. I want 2 reference points and I take it to there. So 1, 2, okay, and it projects itself into the future. The other trend line comes above, okay, so I want to draw it from above, and I want to take it above the rooftop, something like that. Not as poorly drawn as that, but maybe something like this. Okay, that's what I was looking at today and yesterday. I saw this like pattern. It gets to the apex here and then just drops through. Once it was dropping through here, that was a good signal that this market could drop. So I could draw that top trend line much better here. So I could take it maybe here to here, and there's that ending diagonal. You can see the start of the move is quite wide from each trend line, but as we push up here, we get closer and closer. We come to pinch towards the apex of this move, and then it breaks through and comes on down. So I was looking at that, and also looking left here, we had loads and loads of hot zones on the left hand side, which had major resistance, on that market. And that, guys, that's just technical analysis. Look, we're all trying to do our best to make a really nice profit in the markets, aren't we? You don't have to be perfect as a trader. You don't have to be perfect trading the markets. We're always going to get out, you know, not as high up as we want to, or if you're shorting, as low down as you want to. And, you know, we're always going to get in at the latest point a lot of the time. And so I think as you're learning as a trader, it's all about the main thing that you need to do as you progress as a trader. The main thing is just to manage the risk on the trades, okay? And that's what I've done on the account. I've managed the risks, which is the most important thing. Okay, I'm down $550, $580 on this DAX trade, but I'm willing to take it because I think there could be a potential big move. If I take a hit, then I'll day trade it back into profit tomorrow, and I'll focus on it and try and get it done by the end of this week. But managing risk is the most important. And if you feel like you're down at the moment with your trading, you're not progressing, you know, just stick at it, because maybe you're not that far away from being a really good trader. Put the homework in, do the work. Look back test all the time. Back test your trading strategy. If you haven't got the confidence at the moment, then maybe just look at one trading strategy and just trade that all the time. Because remember what I said on the last video about building confidence? It's all about repeating the reps, doing the same thing over and over again. Not time. It's not a time thing, confidence. It's about reps. And if you do multiple strategies, you're going to get really confused. So try and just stick to one or two trading strategies. And I'll say one strategy, because then you can get really confident at it, because you're going to do trades after trade after trade. Start with a demo account, okay? And then maybe try a funded account, because you know, a funded account, I've not put $50,000 into that funded account. You know, I've spent what, $300-400 just to get that account. And I'm in this trial period to see whether I can pass the challenge for the funded account. Then I'm going to get a 50 grand account. And look, you know, if you can do that, then fantastic. You start 2026 with a nice 50 grand trading account. But I see all too often, especially in this world of trading that we're in now in 2026, where so many people start with a funded account. They go in with a funded account. They don't know how to trade, and then they blow it, and then they reload another funded account, you know. And I suppose it's all well and good because it's not your money, but you are subscribing to these accounts, and you know, you are paying money to get a 50 grand or 20 grand or a $5,000 trading account. Why not do it properly as you know, and then you can get yourself a nice 50 grand account to trade for 2026, okay, or whatever. So the message really on this is that's the update for day 5 and 6 this week. It's been pretty sort of sloppy and slow from me, to be honest, because of the holiday period. But now I really want to try and focus on this and get this done by this week. And you know, I think it's all about managing the risk, okay? Manage the risk, making sure that you're not, you know, blowing the trading account. I'm always looking to see what my baseline is. I can't lose a certain amount per day, but I've got to get to $55,000. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll speak to you soon.